Hi, my name is Wesley II. How do you do? I had the vision from Jesus Christ. I indeed saw, about 17 or 18 years ago, a valley at night with a full moon, a bronze aura, no stars in the sky on the horizon. I could not tell if it was morning or if it was evening. I could see a river curve like a letter C, as wide as the street. The water was still, the surface like a mirror. Grass, the green pastures in Psalm 23, growing on both the left and right hand sides of that centrally located river. On the right side I saw palm straight trees, no curved trunks, evenly spaced side by side, branchless, thin, silver and gray of color, with a single group of bright green leaves on top. These leaves about the size of my hand. On the left side, on the right side of the valley, on the left side the straight trees, on the right side palm trees with weeds and crabgrass growing under them. The bottom leaves were dark green with orange-red centers. The top leaves were all dark green. I saw weeds and crabgrass growing under them. I saw a square pit closest to me, for I was standing on a hill. In the square pit, the depth is unknown. In the pit, the treasure of Jesus Christ, but none were dead and none were whole, and all were mixed. I saw sand underneath the grass, for the pit was not full. And I saw two ghouls with cone heads and mangy hair and pointed ears and sharp teeth and string ties and black suits with white pinstripes, brass buckles on their shoes. Shorter than the half of circles sticking out of the ground behind them. The one on the right was holding a man's leg, a Caucasian right leg, with a clean white sock and a dirty black shoe. The shoe had a square toe to it. And he cut the foot off and it didn't bleed a drop of blood. And they were spinning without machine. And they were not more than 4 in a row, no straight row, a diagonal row, a crooked path. Now that foot not bleeding, it means this. You know, when somebody does something wicked against me and I don't forgive it, I fail to believe in Jesus' forgiveness. Even if they never apologize, even if they're reprobate, rebellious, and they don't admit to what they did wrong. If I don't forgive that, then I don't believe in Jesus' forgiveness, even if they didn't know. So I fail Jesus not believing in his forgiveness. Is that foot not bleeding any blood? And the white sock on that foot, that means I failed Jesus by not uplifting the Holy Spirit. And the black shoe on the foot, it means oh. Well, that's the black shoe, and it gets cut off. And the foot cut off means one will do. And those two ghouls, what could they mean? Well, I've said behind people's backs things that I shouldn't have said, and I'm wrong in doing it. Yeah? I failed Jesus, being double-tongued, double-hearted, and double-minded, and that's those two ghouls in the dream that I saw. And the circle spinning, that means I failed Jesus doing magic, wizardry, sorcery, and witchcraft. Magic being watching too much TV, sorcery being using a drug without a doctor's prescription. Wizardry meaning selling Jesus for money. And witchcraft being, let's say I saw Jesus Christ, and I never told anybody about it. Well, that's witchcraft, being sluggish with the Holy Spirit. And the formation of them, I failed Jesus walk in a crooked path. The square pit, well heck, I failed Jesus not reading 2 chapters of the Bible every day, 2 of the Old and 2 of the New Testament. King James only, please. The unknown depth of that, well, I failed Jesus every time I have made an ultimatum or an unfriendly offer. And the people in the pit, what's the meaning of them? In those days men shall seek death and shall not find. Men shall desire to die. Death shall flee from him. And the sand under the grass, for what shall it profit a man should he gain the whole world and lose his soul? Or what can a man give in exchange for his soul? In the river, the still waters in Psalm 23. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. The wind shall not blow upon all the surface of the earth, nor upon any sea, nor upon any tree. Now let's go to those straight trees without branch. Anyone want to guess what a branchless tree means? Well, they mean I failed Jesus from my branchless faith. And the bright green leaves on top mean I fail him when I don't anonymously talk. And the green grass means everyone saw the vision from Jesus Christ. And the moon, well, I blamed the accuser. I failed Jesus every time I blamed an accuser. It's wrong. It's certainly not forgiving somebody by blaming them. So if I blame somebody, I'm doing an antichrist action. failed Jesus by blaming and accusing is the meaning of the full moon. In the Bronze Aura, I failed Jesus by denying I had this vision. In the starless night, all the stars of heaven shall withdraw their shine to the earth. Well, I saw that vision.